Hi guys, we love you. Kelsey Berreth update. Today's Wednesday, the 19th of December 2018. Um, I guess Patrick Frazee, the police, the detectives, the FBI may have been at his house once again for um, maybe a few more questions or stuff like that. And also, Patrick was seen at a waste management place where they empty the trash and recycles and all that kind of thing. And was seen, I think it was a white truck, but with two other people, and he was sitting in the truck. So maybe he just went with some farm hands or something. I don't know about that. Um, also, he is being watched, and they watched where he took the trash. These people took the trash and they went and collected some items from waste management. There's been a few people have been talking to the police and giving details and some information. It's slowly coming in and slowly being released. A nationwide alert is now in effect. Kelsey was only a missing person, but it's since been upgraded. The FBI, CBI are now taking over this case. What I'd like to know is, did anybody go to Idaho and take some cadaver dogs and search Gooding around the area where the phones were pinged, or her phone, were pinged? I haven't heard if that did happen or is going to happen. Anybody know? Please comment below. I think the phone call is a very big clue. It's a very big clue. We like to know why she would text her employee on the 25th to ask or tell them that she won't be in work. She needs time off. She needs one more week. As I know, I don't even think she took her purse with her. She certainly didn't take her vehicles. So how did her phone get there? Unless the police know and they're keeping it quiet. Because as we know, Patrick has been talking with his lawyer to the police. And we don't know what he has been saying at this time. Because he's not a suspect at this time. He's a person of interest, as apparently he was the last one to see her. So he is a suspect, not a suspect. He's just a person of interest. And we have to state this, of course, in these videos. So as we go on in the case, I'd like to know, has she texted and said she wanted another week off? Is this Kelsey's normal way to call in the work? Has she ever text to say she wouldn't be in? And is that the way her job is allowed to, you're just allowed to text and you don't have to put in requests for time off. Do they know anything about Kelsey? was she having any problems, so they could quite understand that she needed this time off. We don't know that yet, as her employees and coworkers have probably been spoken to ask, what's her state of mind? Was she feeling down? Was she depressed? Have you seen any signs? Has she talked to you about any problems with the baby's father? Or is she taking any antidepressants or any of that kind? Has not been released yet, and this is just um, an opinion of mine, and it's a discussion of what can be her state of mind, because we have to look at both sides to this. I mean, we don't know her, and apparently her mother don't know her very well neither. But there are things that's going on behind the scenes that are not going to be released, because this is an ongoing investigation. And they are slowly getting information and releasing it. It has been confirmed that Patrick did pick up his daughter from Kelsey's home on Thanksgiving Day. They are saying that is confirmed. But we're not sure what the neighbors seen, what they seen that day, or was it another day, because apparently he's been there quite often. But we're not sure of their relationship, whether they were boyfriend and girlfriend, fiance. Did they split up? Were they still together? We're not really sure on that at the moment. But the way Patrick had stated a comment he exchanged, like in my last video, I thought that was rather odd. That sounds like a person that is picking up his daughter for visitation. And we don't know if Patrick, I think, has made that statement that Kelsey did say she wanted another week off. Or she texted him and said she's taking a week off. But that's only his story. And as I say, it's just my opinion. That's just what he's stating. That's only a statement. That's only a comment. Allegedly. That's all that. So, as we go on from Thanksgiving, as I said, the FBI are at her house today. Apparently, they still could be there. Well, it's quite late my time. They've probably gone home. But they have been putting up some crime scene tapes, like they do. They seal off this, seal off that, and have collected a number of items. They've been probably wiping that house down to see if there could be any other fingerprints that don't belong to anybody that should have been in that house. They're going to make sure everybody's been accounted for. Because a person just can't go missing without their vehicles. And if she had 2 vehicles and didn't take one, she didn't even take her toothbrush, she never packed a suitcase, there seems to be not much missing. As I think Patrick might have said that, I'm not sure who said that, but seemingly she didn't take no clothes with her. I don't know if somebody's going on a suicide mission here, because if you're going to harm yourself, maybe you wouldn't take nothing with you. But we'd like to know how her phone got to Idaho, Gooding, Idaho. This is a big mystery, how her phone ever got there, because I don't know if she caught a bus there, a Greyhound, something like that. Did they check into that? I wonder. She could have. She could have just went and caught a bus and said, "Hey, I'm going to Idaho." But who would take a bus? That don't seem possible, does it? Well, it doesn't seem possible. Um, I don't know if Kelsey's got many friends that close to her that come and visit her, know her little ways, her little routine. If you're going to take off, you would drive your own car. It just don't make sense to me. So when the FBI were there today, it seems like I know they've kind of been to her house before, like I said, but this time they did a real search, meaning it's a possible crime scene. Oh yeah. Well, they should have done that a long time. Do you know, it's been over a month, over 30 days that she has been missing. Since she has texted and said she wanted 1 week off work. Her phone has never been pinged again, as far as I know. Has not pinged again. Credit cards or anything like that have not been used because I think she didn't take nothing. Her purse was still there, so I'm not sure. But apparently, there's no reports of her going to a bank or an ATM and getting any kind of money out, or anybody getting any money out of her account at this time. And if so, the police aren't releasing it. But, as she was reported by her mother on 2nd of December, she was the one that reported her missing. Now, apparently, people are talking, like family and friends. Obviously, they would be. They're saying that the mother, well, I heard they said the mother's never seen her baby. Because I don't know if her mother's got certain religion or something, but apparently they said her mother's not close to her. Other words, she's not close to her. But I find that very hard to believe because the mother said she had just spoken to her daughter and they asked her, was your daughter, what was your daughter going to be doing that day? And she said, well, she planned on having dinner, maybe going out to dinner, or I'm not sure if she said she was cooking dinner. So her mother did speak to her, and her mother did um, report her missing. She's the only one that reported her missing. Her job never reported her missing. As far as I know, they didn't call the police up and say, hey, she texted us and we're worried about her. She hasn't come back to work and she hasn't called in to say she's sick. So apparently her job didn't call. So who's worried? Nobody seems to be worried, not even Patrick, when she didn't come back and call him. He didn't report her missing neither. So this is odd. Is this like Kaylee to act like this? Kelsey? Does she normally act like this? Or is this out the norm? We don't know, but there's talks about her having some health issues. Health issues. Like we don't know what kind of health issues is wrong with her. Is she a little depressed? Is she suicidal? How long has she had mental illness? Because all these things are coming into play as we know they have to. You have to be truthful. Does this woman have mental issues? Has Patrick stated she has mental issues since she's had the baby? Something like that. We don't know. We're trying to get the facts. The facts. We're trying to get the facts. We're having a discussion, the ifs, the whys, the hows, How did she end up missing? Why did she end up missing? And if so, where is she? Why would she abandon her child? Well, some people don't always kill their kids. Maybe they just want to go off and do whatever. And they do give their kids to someone else to take them out of danger. That could be possible. That's just could be possible. Um, but also her mother said she's not the type of person to run off. She's not the type of person to do something like this. But others have been saying different. But this is hearsay. It's not, well, we've heard the rumors and people are tweeting it and stuff like that. But it's not quite confirmed, but it is quite possible that this could be true. It could be true. So we have to be open-minded here. Was this young mother, a mother of one child, depressed of some kind? I mean, when we see her going into Safeway to the store, she brings her kid in like any normal person and puts her in the car and off she goes. Uh, she didn't look odd. I mean, she wasn't in a state where her hair was all messed up or she was dressed oddly, those kind of things. And apparently, I suppose that's all Safeway had. It was that bit of a camera. I don't think they had any cameras going around the store or anything like that. Uh, well, we haven't seen it and it hasn't been released, if so. So, people saying family, friends, or co-workers, somebody is saying that, she has got mental health issues. But this is only hearsay, but this could be true. It could be very well true. But she is still missing. No sign of her. No credit card used. No time machine. Her phone hasn't been used again. She has no car to get around. Where could she possibly go? I mean, why would she run off? Why? But anyway, guys, let's discuss this video. And if you have any news or have heard of anything, just comment below and we'll discuss this and we'll give our opinion and our thoughts and have a discussion. And this is an update on Kelsey Berreth. Thank you, guys.